Hey guys, it's your girl Shonyx. Welcome to the first Shawties Podcast. We have me, Sinead, your host, and my sisters,
Shasha and Shalom,
who are joining me.
Yes.
Yes.
So talk about what we're about to do in this podcast.
Well, before I talk about what we're going to do, let me explain why we are the Shawties. We are all short.
Wait, I'm 5'1".
That is short. That is short.
I'm also 5'1" as well. So
I don't even think she's 5'1". I think she's just flat, solid 5.
I'm 5'1". In fact, I'm probably 5'2" because that's what my
she's
driver's
not 5'2".
license says.
No, your driver's license says 5'2"?
Yes.
You lied.
You lied.
What are you talking
You
about?
are not 5'2".
There's no way you're 5'2".
Guys,
How tall are you, Sinead?
I am 5'4", so I'm the tallest Shawty in here.
barely.
Not barely. I'm 5'4" and maybe even 5'4" and a half, to be honest.
So that's what Shawty means?
Well, it's like a cool term for it.
Wow.
Shawty, shorty. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's actually the actual definition of it, but I don't know.
Okay.
But anyways, today we are going to have a couple of things that we're going to talk about.
But what are we going to talk about on this podcast, like from here on now?
That's true. In the entirety of this whole podcast. What is this podcast about? This podcast is basically for all the shawties out there. Not for short people. No. For all the girls out there or guys, that might relate to what we want to talk about. We're going to talk about relationships, pop culture,
right.
stories that we have to tell. We're going to give advice, maybe even have some tea time segments where you guys can send in some tea. You know what I mean?
I like that.
Yeah. So we're going to have a range of topics to talk about and just have fun and vibe, But this is a vibing podcast.
It is a vibe. Look at the set. It's a vibe.
Yes.
It gives me, Pinterest picnic.
Well, the thing is, this was my birthday setup for my 21st birthday. And so we were like, hey, so we decided to keep the setup and be like, hey, let's just start our podcast with this setup. So
Yeah.
So in this podcast episode that we're talking about, without further ado, we're going to talk about a couple of things. We're going to talk about Zendaya and Tom Holland.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
We're going to talk about He's All That.
Oh.
We're going to talk about TikTok and YouTube couples, including Diara and Ken,
Oh.
And then we're going to talk about some fashion trends, such as the ring dress.
Oh, this is good. This is good.
Yeah. So we're going to start off with, Tom Holland and Zendaya.
Okay. Who has seen those pictures?
The pictures of her, the video of her with him at the wedding, wedding they went to.
And the mirror photo with them, the two just close together wishing a happy birthday.
And him saying, my MJ.
That got me. And it's like, give me a call. I was on the floor.
First of all, give me a call. They're probably right next to each other saying that. And
I know right now she's currently filming Euphoria. And he's like probably in London or England. Oh. Yeah, London, England. So that's why he probably said that.
Oh.
Yeah. But it's just like, I feel like that basically confirmed their relationship.
Yes.
Everybody's been speculating for like a couple months and
stuff.
But
I like how they like subtly just saying like they're a couple, but not like saying that they're a couple.
But watch them say they're like the bestest friends ever in like the next red carpet.
That's
like
true.
The closest friend.
They'll be like, oh yeah, he's my closest friend. Like if you don't just say that you're dating.
I like that. Like you're just like, you're secretive, but you're not like you're private, but you're not like a secret.
That's true. Sometimes people want to keep I can understand them wanting to keep their relationship private. Yes. I mean, with the way that we're obsessed right now, everybody else is obsessed right now. I can see why, They get the paparazzi pictures of them in the car. And
those photos had me shook.
But honestly, I feel like they're such a cute couple.
Well,
like,
they are.
I would ask, I gotta ask this. Would you guys like do that sort of formula in your relationships?
What
like, you're like private, but you're not like
drop some hits.
Secret,
I would probably do that, to be honest. I would probably be like, have a little fun, like dropping hints. They probably have that kind of fun, like, dropping little hints here and there.
But I don't like that. Just tell me if you're together or not. I don't like these games.
Yeah, but I would tell you guys.
Yeah, I'm talking about as a fan. I want to know, are they married or not? Like,
are they married?
Who knows?
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
That's jumping way
Just saying, how long have they been filming together Spider-Man? Like, how long?
Yeah, for years. When did they start filming Spider-Man Homecoming?
Okay, I feel like the casting had to start like as late as or as early as like 2014, 2015.
Wait, when did it come out again?
2016.
Spider-Man Homecoming came out in 2016?
I'm sorry, either 2016 or 2017. I think it's 2017.
And maybe it was 2017 because remember, they had to do Civil War first and he was in Civil War and then they did Homecoming came out after.
Yes.
So they've known each other for like 5 years?
They've known each other for a while because they've been filming for a while. And I can see the chemistry when they act like next to each other, You can just like see it. Do you know that I think every single Spider-Man has dated the MJ in real life?
Are you serious?
Yeah, I gotta say, it's great promotion.
It is great promotion. And that's why I was like, is this publicity? Is it real?
So it's like the opposite of the Superman curse. It's like,
it is
Spidey bite.
Oh, snap.
Spidey bite. Spidey love bite.
Spidey love bite. You always fall in love.
Oh, wait, I think we need to explain the Superman curse in case
Speaking of
people don't know.
Spider-Man.
Wait, hold on.
Hey, the Superman curse is basically, people are saying that after you play Superman that you die, but I don't think it's real. I think, just
like tragic events happen. Like
Right. Or
one of them got paralyzed, I think, by a horse. Because I think he was riding on a horse, and I think he fell off the horse. I'm not sure if that really happened, but like something like he got paralyzed.
Oh, so this is not really real. It's like more like
no, it's like it's like accidents. Like they all involved with tragic events happening to the Superman or to the cast.
Snap.
Okay.
Oof.
But like speaking of Spider-Man, who's excited for the movie?
I am excited for the movie.
I didn't watch the trailer yet.
What?
I didn't watch it yet. I saw a whole bunch of like little clips and photos of it, but I never watched the full trailer.
So yeah, the trailer.
The trailer looked awesome. Like literally, I love Doctor Strange. I'm so glad he's in this movie.
Doctor Strange? Oh yeah, Doctor Strange. Yeah.
I'm so glad he's in this movie because I like him as a character.
Wait, so is the premise of the movie basically where they try to rewind time because people know he's Spider-Man?
No, he goes to different dimensions. I feel like that's the premise.
But that's what happened. Basically, he wanted to erase people knowing he was Spider-Man. But in the trailer, it said he was like, wait, I want MJ to know that I'm Spider-Man and my friends to know, but not everybody. So
well, why can't he just normally be like, hey,
tell them again? But then it kind of erases the history they had from her finding out he's Spider-Man. He wants you to still know.
Like he's trying to make a billion people not know, but his friends know.
Yeah, and Doctor Strange's like, that's not how it works, kid. You know?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That sounds interesting. I can't wait to. When is it coming out?
December. So only a couple months. It's September now?
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
And like, is it coming on like streaming platforms?
That's what I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know if it's going to be theaters, streaming platforms. I just want to watch it right away. Like,
Me too.
I don't even want to wait. I don't even want to
we
wait.
have to wait like 3-5 months. No.
Not 5 months, 3-4 months.
No, it's September now.
Yes, I'm saying like 4 months. 3 months. 3 months.
Oh, that's so long.
That's so
Oh
long.
my goodness. Just like, I just wanted to hurry up.
Exactly.
Me too.
Exactly.
Marvel always gets me hype. Okay?
Same here.
Have you guys been watching the shows?
The shows?
No.
You mean on Disney Plus? Like low-key, right?
I'm not really into Marvel shows.
Oh, more the movies?
No.
I guess it's a little different from the movies.
Right. They feel like spin-offs. I like that. I like the real deal.
Oh, like it doesn't feel canon.
Yeah, it doesn't feel canon. It feels like side stories.
I mean, that's understandable. Imagine if Spider-Man became a show instead of a movie.
I've said no to that.
Tom Holland being like the lead actor for the TV series.
Actually, I would watch that. Yeah.
You'd watch it?
Yeah.
I think because you like Tom Holland.
Well, yeah, I like Tom Holland. That's why I would watch it. I wouldn't watch with any other before Spider-Man's.
Speaking of watching stuff for someone, like, for example, Addison Rae. I feel like people will definitely watch that He's All That because Addison Rae was in that Netflix series.
I heard that it debuted at the #1 spot on Netflix.
Oh,
wow.
That's really good for like someone who came from TikTok as an influencer and then has a movie on Netflix.
But you guys know the premise of the movie, right? Or at least
it's based off of She's All That, right?
Yeah, and you know what She's All That it's about, right?
No.
Basically, it's like turning like the nerdy girl into like the hot one.
So He's All That is the opposite. Like she's turning him into
into like a hot. But here's the thing, he's already hot. So it's like, where's the logic in that?
That's funny.
Yeah, it is. But I don't are you guys planning on watching it? Or did you guys already watch it?
I did not watch it yet. I just heard that, it debuted really well. And I'm just like, I'm happy for her that it did well.
You know how big it is to be a TikToker and have a #1 spot on Netflix? Like that's huge.
That's huge. That's big. I don't even know if she's like a TikToker anymore.
Yeah, coming from TikTok.
Yeah, like an influencer just now transitioning into movies and stuff. And
that's
like
huge. Okay.
It's always big when a social media star from TikTok or YouTube is able to do something big in the media. Like when Lily got her show on NBC and now she's doing a Netflix deal. Or Miranda did her show on Netflix.
Right.
When people get these opportunities, I'm always like, wow, this is great for you. It paves the way for everybody else.
To everyone else who are influencers that want to be movie stars now.
Or in TV. Or people music.
But do you think it's fair to those who have been in the industry for years to see like influencers have barely been, working for like a whole year for them to transition to like big movies and stuff and concerts?
I would argue that they probably... Like those same people would probably say the same thing about streaming people. Ooh. People that have come up from streaming instead of network. There's just a change in the industry, and there's always going to be a change in the industry, which I don't like. I'm not negating like how they feel, but I'm just saying that there's always gonna be changes in the industry. So the same thing with streamers. People that came on streaming shows, they blew up immediately. People like the Stranger Things cast or OBX or you know, people that just blew up because of Netflix or Hulu.
Right. Yeah, I mean, things are always changing, and you can even see the same thing. Like, is it fair that farmers these days have better equipment back then when they had to actually rake the grass themselves? It's like, it might not be fair, but things change, and we can't do anything about it.
Yeah, the industry changes.
It's true. It's true.
That was a very interesting question.
That was.
Yeah.
Guys, this is like our first podcast that we're doing as sisters with our whole family.
It is.
How are we doing?
How are we doing?
How are we doing?
Can we even hold a conversation like for like an hour tops? Like,
oh man,
without like,
I can't.
You really don't think you could hold a conversation?
I'll hold the conversation. I'll get tired. Like low key, guys. Like, don't you ever feel tired mid conversation? Like, you just want to stop talking.
You just want to stop talking. You just got to walk away.
Yeah. Imagine talking to someone and then you just walk away
literally,
for no reason.
When I would walk past you guys, I'm like, should I say something? I was like, nah.
Why is that such a mood? That's an actual mood. That's actually a mood. I'll be like, do I feel like saying good morning? Be like, nah, not yet. I'll say it in like 5 minutes. Let me just wait.
But I like, that's like the most comfortable relationship you can have with someone. Like, you just don't need to.
You don't need to say something.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
When the silence is comfortable, then you know that you're cool with that person.
That's when I know that person is the one. That's my best friend. That's my soulmate. That is the person.
Right. Because silence can be very scary sometimes.
Whoa.
I said that's so
Did
dark.
you mean like silence can be scary when you're awkward with the person?
Yes.
Okay, because that was really weird. Like silence can be so scary.
No, not the silent treatment. Oh my goodness.
So I feel like that's why people love animals, because like you don't need to have the need to talk to them. You just, their presence is there.
Yeah, that's why I highly recommend people getting a pet, because especially a dog, you know, that's why I love Shug.
I hung out with him the other day. I was like, I'm bored. I want to hang out with someone, but I don't necessarily want to talk. So I just like...
Well, that is such a great idea.
You know, that Shalom actually is afraid of dogs. So her saying that speaks a lot.
No, but what I do is that he has like gates that we kind of block him off to not go in certain rooms. And so what I did is that I blocked him. I wanted to hang out in the living room. So I like took the gates and kind of rearranged it where he doesn't like.
She doesn't want him to his nose to touch her at all, like, or any part of him.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, it's slimy or whatever, you know?
Yeah. So I just like kind of like, I gave him enough room for him to like roam around, but for me to also just like, you know, have a comfortable amount of space for me to hang out.
Are you guys the type, like, do you think that when you're like in a relationship, do you feel like you're going to be like, I need my own space, or you're going to be like the type to hang around them for like all the time? You know what I saw on TikTok? I saw this person, like she was having like some sort of crisis, like when she was going to get married to her fiance, saying like, oh, I'm not going to have my own room anymore. And like, but her and her husband like made some sort of arrangement where like she has her own room, like they share a room, but they also have her own room where she puts all her stuff. Yeah. Like, would you be like that? Do you think it would be like that?
That's weird. Unless it's a man cave or like a woman cave?
Yeah, it's like a woman cave.
Okay. That kind of, it's kind of weird if you try to sleep in another room. That's weird.
Actually, a lot of people do that. A lot of people have like, they sleep in separate rooms because, well, some people are like, they have sleep problems, right? Like say one person stays up later and stuff like that, and they get easily woken up or something like that. So they sleep in separate rooms. That's
still strange. That sounds like a 1950s kind of relationship. Like, you know, back then they would sleep in separate beds.
Yeah. That's true.
That's weird. Because I saw that one time on I Love Lucy. Like they went in separate beds and I was like, what? What is this?
I think it's a censorship on TV back then.
Oh.
But I also think that some couples did that, but that's weird.
Speaking of couples, you know, I was thinking about how like Diara and Ken, they broke up, but they didn't like officially say they broke up, but they had that, you know, they had that nice video where they were saying they're moving on to different paths. Both of them made their own channels, and Diara's going to focus on fashion and beauty and things like that. And she's been wanting to do it for a while. What do you guys think of that?
I think that's so cool because I feel like they'll actually be able to express their individuality even more, having their own separate channels. Yeah. So I know Diara's really into cooking. So I feel like
she really is. I remember seeing her stories, and she got banger food. Even as a vegan, I'm like, that crab looks good, that shrimp looks good, that mac and cheese looks good.
Are you cheating on veganism?
No, I'm just saying that it just looked good. Hold on a second, guys. I was saying it just looked good.
I'm actually happy for Diara. I mean, she has so much personality to her fashion, to her cooking. I mean, like She has so much to offer. And
I wonder what Ken's going to do on his channel. What is he into? 'Cause I haven't really seen him.
I'm not really sure. I'm interested to see what they're going to get into. Because the thing is, I feel like you're right with saying that they can express each other themselves more. Because as a couple channel, I feel like that you focus on just being a couple and you focus on couple things, but not necessarily your separate.
What you're interested in.
Right.
Your hobbies.
I wonder, do TikTok couples do the same thing? Like just focus on couple things and
I'm not really into TikTok couples.
Do you guys know any TikTok couples?
I think there's a lot of TikTok couples. I just don't know them by name, but just by face, I can recognize them.
Yeah. Because you're scrolling through so many faces on the For You page that I can be like, oh, I know them. I can see their face, but I don't know their name, Exactly.
I only know they broke up a long time ago. I only remember like Charlie and Lil Huddy. That was years ago. Though.
But I wouldn't classify them as a TikTok couple.
Yeah. But at the time, they were a TikTok couple when she was more into TikTok.
That was so long ago, though. I wouldn't even count that now.
She's not really a TikToker now.
Yeah, but I definitely do see a lot of TikTok couples, and they have a huge following of 16 million, 18 million. Like, there's definitely a new era of TikTok couples. And the YouTube couples.
Yeah, because YouTube couples have kind of like faded off.
It faded, for sure.
Like, how they were back in the day, you could list YouTube couples.
Yeah.
And now it's like, they're kind of faded off. They're going on doing their own thing. And now it's about the TikTok couples, even though I don't know them. The thing is, I feel like I'm just out of the generation that knows all the TikTok people.
Right.
Like I go on TikTok, but I feel like I'm in a different section. There's different sections on TikTok. My free page is just different from what people slightly younger than me are getting.
Oh, that's true.
Like, what is your For You page?
My For You page is full of gaming, anime, K-drama, and then some funny ones. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I feel like for me, it's more, I'm on Christian TikTok, like the sane one, like the funny one that posts like funny memes.
I've seen some of those too.
Like that. The Christian TikTok. I'm also on anime TikTok. I'm also
on Book Talk too.
I love Book Talk.
I'm on Book Talk too.
I love Book Talk. It's so fun. Oh man.
Book Talk makes me want to read.
It actually, that's the thing. It makes me want to read. Then I get out of my zone. I'm like, I'm lazy.
Same. What about you, Shasha?
What's on your free page?
You know what? More memes and vlogs.
Just memes?
It's just random. I don't have a personalized one like you guys.
Really?
I don't have a personalized one.
Random? That's interesting.
Like, you know how you like?
Do you not like anything on your For You page?
I do all the time.
Oh, maybe that's why you're not focused with your likes.
Maybe I am not, because even with like, I like Stranger Things a lot. I like a lot of that. It's never on my For You page. Never.
Really?
Never. Exercise stuff is never on my For You page. I like a lot of those. I don't understand.
What? That's so interesting. I've never heard where your For You page is really random. It's like almost like maybe you just have a lot of interests.
I don't know, man, but those memes do be weird sometimes.
Oh,
that's
man.
funny.
Oh, I was once on like jail TikTok.
No, sometimes I get jail TikTok.
I get
the weirdest TikTok.
Firefighter TikTok.
I've seen nurse TikTok, dentist TikTok. I see dentist TikTok a lot for some reason.
Oh yeah. Oh.
What?
There's this one called butt TikTok where she talks about like certain things, how you can like, what's that thing when you call it? Not contractions. It's constipation. Yeah, like constipation tips.
Constipation tips?
Yeah, like with the things that you eat that that can help you go better. Like
TMI.
But I guess it's health stuff, health TikTok.
Yeah. I'm actually on health TikTok a lot.
Okay. That's okay.
Well, no, because like it varies. Okay, like it doesn't like we talk about like teeth and stuff like that.
Okay. No, because you were talking about constipation. Never mind.
Health TikTok.
Anyway.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I feel like YouTube is trying to make the algorithm like that, trying to make it kind of like random like that. Because I remember YouTube, it must be more focused on your subscription feed. Now I feel like it's more showing you random videos like TikTok.
Right. No, like whatever you start watching, now it has recommendations based off of that. I've noticed that too. Mm-hmm. And then they have the shorts feature too and stuff like that.
Right. Shorts. Like Instagram Reels. Yeah.
Like Instagram. It's funny how you said like Instagram Reels instead of like TikTok.
Like TikTok. They're all the
like
same.
That's really interesting.
No, I just said that because I just related to it. They're cousins. They're cousins. The same.
Wow.
Like Snapchat shorts.
How do you guys feel that CoryxKenshin is back?
Yo, I was shooketh.
I was so shook. You see, what happens, I saw a tweet and I was like, it was said, Cory came back, Cory uploaded a video. I was like, nah. Because sometimes I would get a notification. It would be like Cory something, but it was actually a recommendation from a video that had something to do with Cory.
Yeah.
And it wasn't actually Cory. So I went to YouTube not really expecting much. And then I see he actually posted. Whoever doesn't, if you guys don't know who CoryxKenshin is, he's basically a very popular gamer. He is black. He's really influential in the gaming community and he's made quite a following. He has 10 million subscribers and he had said a couple months ago or almost a year ago that he was going to retire at 10 million. So he had uploaded a video that said at 9 million saying, you know, the journey's almost over and everything. And then he didn't upload for several months again until now. He has come back and he has 10 million now. He got his diamond play button, which looked pretty cool.
I know. Shalom said that she was probably waiting for the diamond. Actually, he said in the video
he was waiting for
the diamond play button to come to him before.
And he did explain why he was gone for a while because, you know, some people in his family got COVID and he had to deal with some things and some of them still are in the hospital and everything like that. And so we're definitely praying for them. But he said also that he wasn't going to retire. How did you feel about that?
You know what? He was going to come back one day. Even if he did retire, he was going to miss us. He was going to come back.
You know what? Facts,
no matter what. So I held on to that hope.
I can see that. I can see thinking like that. I was definitely happy. I was like, you know, I was like you too, thinking that, okay, even if he did retire, I feel like he'd get out of retirement and come back. So yeah, I'm just happy he's coming back, but not just coming back to his channel. He said he's also going to make a new channel.
What?
Yeah.
What kind of channel?
He didn't say. He just said that he's going to make another channel. He's going to grow that one to 10 million and grow the other one to 50.
Well, that's ambitious. Okay.
Do
Yeah.
you think it's going to be gaming related or like more podcast?
I think he's going to cook. He cooks a lot.
I think he's going to do like talking and
yeah, but he cooks, but he's actually good at cooking. CoryxKenshin's cooking is him learning how to cook.
You made it look good though.
Oh my goodness. I don't think he's going to vlog though. I feel like it's going to be something else.
I don't think he's going to do gaming though.
No, I don't think it's going to be a gaming channel either.
Me either.
Maybe a reaction channel?
A reaction
or
channel.
a podcast.
Probably a reaction.
I think he's going to do a podcast. I feel like he's at the age where he's going to like, you know, a lot of people.
Are you calling him old?
I'm not calling him old. I'm just saying that when you're doing video games, right? And you know, you've done that whole thing. You tend to always like, Cal, say you didn't do video games, right? And right now you're doing podcasts.
Yeah,
right. You know, you tend to want to do something different. And a lot of people are doing podcasts right now.
That's true.
That's true.
It's a current trend right now.
It is
hopped on
trend.
it.
If you did a podcast, I'd definitely listen.
I'll listen.
Oh, for sure.
He has a smooth voice.
I was talking about this time where he was like dancing with this girl, this crazy dance in his gym studio. And he actually had a video of it in one of his videos. And I was like, that's such an interesting story. I want to tell more stories about his childhood and stuff.
Yeah.
He sounds interesting.
No, I remember him telling a story about how he got bullied. Now his dad is like proud of him for standing up for himself. Aww. Like he's a good storyteller.
Yeah.
So I can listen to him on a podcast.
For sure. Who are other YouTubers who you would listen to in a podcast?
Would you guys listen to us, the Shawties?
I mean, if they're here, they're clearly listening. If they just heard you.
Well, are you going to stay?
Facts.
Yeah, but what other YouTubers would you want to listen to? Any celebrities?
Who would you listen to on a podcast?
Who would you listen to on a podcast?
If Cardi B had a podcast, I think she'd be funny. I think she'd be really funny on a podcast.
For sure.
I would listen to the Queen.
The Queen?
Of England.
What? Really? That's true. She has a lot of tea.
Would she spill it though?
No.
Exactly. She's too proper for that.
She wouldn't spill it. Okay. The celebrity has to say everything. Everything. Spill everything.
Okay, then the Queen would be interesting.
Yes, the Queen.
Oh, man. Can you do past people too, like who are dead?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Ooh, this is a lot. I have a lot of people in my line.
Who would you listen to?
Who on history? Oh,
You
Peter.
know? Who's Peter?
From the Bible.
That would make an interesting podcast.
That's true.
Even someone from the past history. Who would you listen to?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm trying to think. Man, this is so hard.
Come on, you guys. Cleopatra, Harriet Tubman, George Washington.
I think Harriet Tubman would be an interesting one.
Harriet Tubman.
I think she would be.
The Runaway Podcast.
The Runaway Podcast. You're naming her podcast already?
Well, this is really fun.
I know, right?
Fictional characters too. Fictional characters.
I love this. The Doctor.
The Doctor Who. And then he would have interesting stories.
That's true. It would be all wild and all over the place.
Yes.
Yeah. My Doctor Who era was quite an era.
Which doctor do you want to host the podcast? David Tennant, Matt Smith?
Peter Capaldi. I don't know why. I just feel like he'd make an interesting podcast.
Okay.
Yeah.
I still can't believe that's
He's one of my favorite doctors.
Yeah, I still can't believe that's your favorite doctor. When David Tennant is right there.
No, I'm not saying that David Tennant isn't.
And Matt Smith.
I'm just saying that Peter Capaldi is one of my favorites. He just had a lot of personality when he was the doctor. I don't know. It was different.
I feel like at that era when he was on, I was like, it kind of like waned off.
Really?
Because Matt Smith,
You missed out on some good episodes in Doctor Who. I'm just saying, I was a Doctor Who fan. I was in the fandom fully. I was,
She was.
Yep. I'm such a geek.
Oh, I got one.
What?
Who?
The guy that kidnapped Aladdin.
Jafar?
Sorry. Not Jafar. The guy that kidnapped the princess. Wait, he didn't kidnap Jasmine?
Wait, what princess are you talking about?
Are we talking
What
about?
are you?
Sorry, Rapunzel.
Oh,
Flynn?
I want Flynn to host a podcast.
I think the genie can host a podcast, to be honest.
The genie from
Imagine
Aladdin.
if he had a podcast about talking about all the wishes he gave and what happened after they had the wishes.
Ooh,
That would be a good podcast.
one. That's a good one. Wait, is Flynn... sorry, this is a side note. Is Flynn canon to the actual Rapunzel story?
No.
No.
Oh, okay. He was really funny in that movie. I love that. That was my favorite Disney movie.
Mm-hmm.
Rapunzel.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. That was just a side note. I wanted to say that.
You know, hosting a podcast is fun. I don't know. I like talking. I like the setup. We should have like a sort of mukbang sort of like.
We should do a mukbang episode.
We should.
Okay, guys. So you guys are looking nice today. I would say you guys are looking fashionable.
You
know,
too.
you dress really nicely. I can see your style and everything. But speaking of fashion, I want to ask, what do you guys think about that dress trend that people have been wearing recently? Like people, I'm saying celebrities.
Talking about the 3-ring dress.
Mm-hmm. Or is it 3 rings, 4 rings? It's the ringed dress. What do you guys think of that?
It's definitely something.
It definitely is. I don't think I can pull it off. I don't think so. I think you guys will pull it off better than me.
I don't know. No. You see, here's a fun fact. I bought that 3-ring dress, or I bought a version of it, right?
Right.
And I was like, oh, this looks so nice. You see, it's a lot.
It looks like a ripped curtain.
Ooh.
That's,
I'm not
whoa, I wouldn't go that far, sis.
No, because the one that you had, most people are wearing the short ones, but you had a long one.
Yeah. I did have a long one that looked like more like a curtain. I put on a curtain. It did look like
I mean a ripped curtain, because it like had a long slit.
Yeah. I would say it looked like a ripped curtain.
But
it's not something that I would just step out and wear, because like it's just, I don't know. I'm not.
You gotta be commando, and I don't feel like I'm comfortable with that.
Yeah, I didn't know how to say it, and so yeah, that's the word. You gotta go commando, and I didn't know. I was like, I don't know about that. That's
You know what it's like?
It's for pictures. I wouldn't go out in a party like that.
No, it's literally just for you to look yourself in the mirror, compliment yourself and how good you look, and then put it away.
Yes, and you know what? That's what I did. I put on the dress. I looked at myself, said, "You look good today." Took it off, folded that thing up, put that in the closet.
Same here, because I bought the dress as well. Actually,
we both were like,
oh wow,
we look in the dress.
Wait, so where do people wear this dress? Because guys, we're not party people. So
no, we're not.
I mean, like, where would you wear this dress if you're not invited to parties? Where do you go?
Walmart?
A picnic?
Birthday party?
Oh, not a birthday party.
Rock climbing.
I hope you're joking.
I was thinking of events. Like that was the first thing that popped in my head. A
my
cruise.
goodness.
You can wear a cruise.
I guess.
See, my mind is so quarantine brainwashed that I can't really even imagine going out right now.
If you wore that on a cruise, you know how the older people that go on cruise go,
oh my goodness,
like, what are you wearing on this cruise ship?
Oh my goodness, for real though. I honestly don't think I want to even if I did have the body to pull it off, I don't know if I'll have the confidence to pull it off, because you have to go commando. I don't think I can do that. Yo, what was the most, not weirdest, but what was the most like out there outfit you ever wore out?
Ever wore out?
Oh, that's a good question.
Probably a Spider Girl costume, maybe.
What? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I wore my Joker outfit for like a skit once. We were collaborating with this other channel, and I wore this mask. No. I don't know if it was the Joker outfit or something else. Yeah, no, I did.
Okay, besides our videos, what outfit that you were like, ooh, this is really cool, and then you realized when you stepped out, like, oh, I overdid it.
See, I've never been in that situation.
I know you. I don't think you have.
No, I
can't think of a time when I overdressed.
I mean, I have to say the weirdest one, I wore a pineapple shirt.
A pineapple shirt?
Yeah.
That's not really out there.
I guess it's not.
I'm trying to think of something that I've wore that
maybe
I was just like.
I feel like for you, it's like some sort of shoe, like some sort of like high heels.
Maybe if I wore high heels, and I'd be like, okay, No, I know when I felt like I overdid it.
What?
When we went to a white party and I was wearing heels. That's when I knew I overdid it, even though it wasn't even like super overdoing it. Listen, I'd never really been to parties that much. I didn't know you could just wear sneakers to a party, right? So I wore heels to the party because I was like, okay, you wear heels to parties, right? And everybody else in sneakers. I'm like, man, I definitely overdid it. And then I knew I overdid it when I had food in my hand and I tripped over myself in the heels.
I felt so bad for you.
And it was the same party that Sasha Obama, was it Sasha Obama?
It was Sasha.
The same party that Sasha Obama was out. I'm like,
It was on Martha's
Vineyard. I was like,
this is
bro.
An exclusive, very, very special party.
Yeah, it was very exclusive. What was it? It's called
the White Party.
No, it was White Party by
Jack and Jill. It was like
Jack and Jill. Yeah, I knew I overdid it that day.
How old were you?
I was 15, I think 15 or 16.
I think I was,
or about to turn 16. Yeah, I was about to turn 16.
Yeah, you were probably
that was one of the most embarrassing moments of my life.
I feel like whenever I feel like I would go to church and then feel like I'm overdressed, like maybe I should put a shawl on.
A shawl on?
That was such an old term, a shawl.
That is such an old term.
No, if I feel like my dress is too
shawl
short,
on.
If I feel like you can't talk about me for anything, Shay. You just wore heels to a party. I feel like sometimes I would be too overdressed for church. Like,
yeah, because you know some people wear jeans and stuff to church. You know, we had to be in the full 9. We had to be in the stockings, the heels with the strap over it, like, you know, the Mary Jane heels.
Yes, the Mary Jane heels. Oh my
yes,
goodness.
you had to do the whole shebang.
I don't think we ever wore jeans to church.
I don't think so. Maybe like one time.
Like one time.
And it was for like some, I don't know, some social event or whatever. I don't know.
Or I feel like we wore like black pants, silk pants like once.
I don't remember wearing pants to church.
I wore pants to church all the time.
You did?
Later on, but I'm talking like...
As pastors' kids, we did not wear pants.
Not really.
No, I did.
Once, like, or twice.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, we grew up in a very traditional.
Yes, very traditional. Stockings. Oh my goodness. Wasn't it summer we wore stockings too?
Yes.
Until it got super hot. Then we can go without the stockings.
Right. Oh my goodness. And then sometimes it would get a hole in it and I would play with the hole and then it would be like ripping all across and then I had to get new ones. I have a whole drawer filled with stockings. And the day that we stopped wearing stockings because we were older, I was like, hallelujah.
Now, would you let your children, your daughters wear stockings?
Yeah, they're wearing stockings.
Yes, I'm going to torture them like, yes, you can wear stockings.
And don't forget the balls in the hair.
The balls in it, yes. And they would smack you in the forehead like this. Like,
and smack you in the eye.
It hurt.
They're getting that same experience.
Yeah.
Yes, facts.
They have a twist in the front and then the bun in the back. That was the style.
Yes, that was the style.
So cute. We look so cute.
We did. Low-key, we actually look really cute.
We slayed, actually.
Yes.
We did.
We did slay.
That was my peak era.
Really?
What?
Yeah. Dressed up. Hair did. Edges laid.
Yeah, how often do I dress up now?
You do. You dress up every day.
Well, not just every day because I'm working. But I mean, like, outside of working.
That's true. I would not even bother.
I would not bother if I wasn't working. Yeah, nope.
I would wear straight jeans to church now if that was the case now.
No, you wouldn't.
Anyways,
We can burst out the 10.
No. Why would we do that?
Do you want like an intro like did it like
no
over the 10 like over there?
What's up? No, when the Brady Bunch. Anyways, thank you guys for joining us in our first Shawties podcast. We hope you guys enjoyed. And if you guys want to see more, make sure you give this video a like if you're watching the video portion. And, make sure to come back for our next episode. We'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.